we'll see the different set of a problem. Okay. So for these type of a problems, the formulas that we have already derived this, right? So the output voltage is given by minus VR B1 into 2 to the power of minus 1 plus B2 to 2 to the power of minus 2, or you can also write it as B1 by 2, okay, plus B2 by 2 square plus B3 by 2 cube. You can also write it in that fashion as well. In some of the textbook they have given the formula in that way. Okay, so this is the formula that we have already derived for both binary weighted resistor DAC as well as R2R DAC. So the formula is already derived, right? Next, MSB, that is the most significant bit, is given by full scale voltage divided by 2. Even this formula also we have already discussed in the theory itself. Next, LSB, the least significant bit, is given by full scale voltage divided by 2 to the power of n. Okay, and the full scale output, very important. So the full scale output is given by full scale voltage minus 1 LSB. So the full scale output is nothing but full scale voltage minus 1 LSB. Okay, so by making use of these four formulas, then we will try to solve the problems of different kind. Okay, so what is this problem? Calculate the values of LSB, okay, and MSB, and also the full scale output for a 4-bit DAC. Okay, for a 4-bit DAC for a 0 to 10 volts range. This is the question. For a 0 to 10 volts range. So now you have to use whatever all formulas you are supposed to use. You have to use this formula because they are asked LSB. You have to use this formula, and also they have asked MSB. So therefore you have to use this formula, and also the full scale output. That is full scale output is also asked. So therefore you have to use these three formulas to solve this problem. Okay. So now, so how to write the solution? So given, what are all the things that are given here in the question? It is directly given, it is a 4-bit DAC. So n is equals to 4. See, whenever you are solving the problem, writing given is very important. Okay, the marks will be given for given as well. Okay, because how you will be able to write this given? Whenever you have understood the concept, then only you will be able to write a given. Okay, sometimes few students may have forgot the formula. They may not be able to solve the problem. So a minimum marks, 1 or 1.5 mark will be given whenever you are writing the given as well. Okay, so n is equals to 4. And what else they have given? The range, the voltage range. Okay, voltage range they have asked is between 0 to 10 volts. So this is also they have given, right? So what are all the things you need to find? LSB, MSB as well as a full scale output. So let me write down first LSB. So LSB is given by what formula? VFS. So VFS divided by 2 to the power of n. So what is the voltage they have given here? 0 to 10 volts. You have to consider a maximum value. Okay, the full scale means what? The scale, the maximum voltage that what comes at the end of the full scale. So 0 is the first starting voltage and 10 is the full scale or the last value. So you should consider the 10 volts. So 10 volts divided by 2 to the power of 4. So 10 divided by, I think it is 16, right? So 10 by 16, calculate the value and keep the answer. It is 625 millivolts. Okay, if you are using the calci, then you will be getting this answer. Okay, this is the LSB value. Okay, next, so the first part is done. Coming to the second part, so MSB. So MSB is equals to what? It is very simple, VFS by 2. So that is VFS by 2. Don't keep the answers directly. Since it is a 10 volts, 10 by 2 is 5. You cannot write MSB is equals to 5 volts directly. Okay, very important. First write down the formula, even if it is a very simple problem as well. You have to write the formula and then you have to substitute it. 10 volts divided by 2, that is equals to 5 volts. Okay, so this is all about MSB. Next, coming to the third part, that is a full scale output. Full scale output is given by full scale voltage minus 1 LSB. So full scale voltage is what? Again it is 10 volts. 10 volts minus 1 LSB is, 1 LSB we have already calculated it as 625 millivolts. Okay, so what is the answer you will be getting here? You will be getting 9.375 volts. I am not using calci, I am directly taking the answer from the book that I have solved. Okay, you have to use the calci, then only you have to keep the answer, because sometimes I may be wrong. Full scale output. Okay, and don't forget to keep the answers highlighted. I hope you are clear with this problem. Copy down.